Do you want to start grading modern Pokemon cards to resell to grow your collection or make a bit of money on the side? Well, if so, this video is for you because people make it out like it's kind of easy to make money, but it's not. And I'm going to give you some information as to why. So the truth is, it's not actually as easy as people make it out to be, because unless you're grading PSA 10s, you're going to lose out. So the reason I say you're going to lose out on anything below a PSA 10 is because the market has kind of come a long way since the 2020 boom. PSA is grading like 1 million cards a month, and people have switched on, I guess, in a way to grade cards. You know, like from 2020 through to 2023, it was sort of easy to sell cards for a profit if you got a PSA 8, 9, 10, and in the last year, since PSA got like down to $15 USD to grade, a lot more people have picked it up and are doing it themselves as opposed to just buying the cards just for the convenience. Myself, I started in late 2022, probably September, October, I started sending cards to PSA, and at the time, I think it was 19 USD. It had come right down from maybe like 50 or something. It was quite high, and it came down to 19 USD. So I was probably paying, I'd say $35 Australian in total from end to end, paying for your postage there, postage back. That was all my cost inclusive to grade a card, was probably $35 Australian. So at the time, I was paying a little bit of a, I guess you could say, a premium to grade cards. And I started reselling. I probably got my first submission back in right at the start of 2023, maybe in January or something. It was a pretty quick turnaround at the time because not many people were doing it. And I was able to sell PSA 9s, PSA 10s, but I guess particularly for this video, I was able to sell PSA 9s for a profit. Like, I remember getting back Celebrations Charizards in PSA 9s, and I was able to sell, like, I think I was buying those for 120, grading for 30, and I was able to sell them for like $200. So I was making $50. I imagine if you tried to grade that same card now and it got a 9 and you were trying to resell it, you'd probably either, to get rid of it in a nice way, you'd probably be losing money to get rid of it, or you'd maybe just break even. So I guess the market's become super optimized just due to the amount of people doing it and how easy it's become. There's a lot of videos and stuff out there. A lot of people have picked it up to grow their collections, myself included. Like, I won't come out and say like I don't flip cards. Like, I definitely do. I've graded my fair share of Pokemon cards with PSA just to grow my collection. I haven't really made any money off it as such, but I've used the money that I've made off other cards to buy the cards that I want to grow my collection. So my collection has grown tenfold since I started at the end of 2022 in terms of PSA graded cards, PSA 10s and that. But I guess what I'm trying to say now is that come start of 2024, it's super hard to sell cards if you hit a PSA 9, and I think people don't really, they see people making all this money or you're making money grading PSA 10s and selling them for these large profits. And don't get me wrong, like, you can make money grading 10s, but if you're grading 9s, you are going to lose money, and it's not as easy as it's made out to be. So I'm going to just give a few examples that I've got on my computer here of where I've lost money in my most recent submissions. So I got a sub back about 2 weeks ago, and I got some PSA 9 Charizard. So one of those was the Obsidian Flames gold card. So I actually paid $50 for that, and the grading was about $30. So I was in it for $80, and I only sold it for $65. So I lost $15 on that one. Not a massive amount, about 18% loss, but still, like, I've got to make that up somewhere else. I also had the Full Art Charizard from Brilliant Stars and a PSA 9 that I got back. I paid $55 for that one. Again, about $30 to grade, and I only sold that for $60. So I was in that for what's that? $85. I only sold it for $60 and lost $25. So that's pretty massive. Some other cards that are more recent sets of the Alakazam from 151, the English copy. So I picked that up for $40, which was pretty cheap at the time. Again, paid $30 for grading. And only sold it for $59, so I lost about $13 on that one. So I guess unless you're grading multiple PSA 10s, like if you're hitting 100% PSA 10 rate, happy days. Like, you're going to be able to sell those most of the time. and make a bit of money on the side, which is really nice. Like, it's really fun to be able to grow my collection and enjoy the hobby in that way, and also be able to like grade cards. It's actually a lot of fun grading cards and be able to flip those on the side. So I guess, yeah, to summarize, I would say if you are going to start grading Pokemon cards to resell, just get your head around the grading process and understanding how to grade cards, and you know, the expectation of what you'll get back when you grade certain stuff. Understand that some stuff will grade better than others. Like, I've got a few examples here that I've just got back in my last sub. I've got back some PSA 10s and 9s. So I've got the Type A, Pikachu Type A. That came back in a PSA 10. I'm going to probably hold it on this side. So that one, the glow's not that great. Yeah, so that one came back at 10, and I'm looking, I guess, like, I think I'm in that for like $90, and I'm trying to sell them for $120 now, so there's only $30 in that. But not really having much luck. It's a really cool promo. Like, it's got the Dragonite and the picture on there, and the Pokemon Center logo. This is a pretty cool card. I've never graded one of these before, but it's the Pikachu VMAX, TG, I think it's 17, yeah, TG17 from Lost Origin. So that one, I think I picked up for like 40. Grading was 30, so these ones have a bit of a premium. Like, I'm low listed on eBay, the lowest seller in Australia right now, hasn't moved, and I'm also probably trying to sell it for about 120. And that one, yeah, that hasn't moved at all. So at the same time, the market is it's been pretty tough with the economy and stuff like that. So things aren't moving as much. Just way slower than what they were. So this is where, like, again, grading PSA 9s is quite slow. So I used to be able to sell the PSA 9s I would get back early on in January, February, March 2023. I'd be able to sell the PSA 9s quite quickly. Now they just don't really move, so it is getting harder for me to resell cards, and that's on me. Like, I'm not complaining about it, but I'm just trying to share my experience with everyone. So this is a PSA 9 Classic Collection Pikachu from Celebration. So I probably spent $10 on that card, $30 to grade, and I think I was trying to sell it for 30. I haven't had any luck, but sometimes, like, you might see if you follow me on Instagram, I'll try to, sometimes I'll just fire sale stuff, and I'll just do it like ridiculously low to get rid of it all, and just recoup a bit of cash, because I think you're better off just when you get PSA 9s, just try to get them out as soon as possible. So here's the another Type A Pikachu, but this is a PSA 9. So like I said, I think I'm in these for like $80 or $90. And yeah, I think I'm trying to sell it for 60. So yeah, I'm going to lose a little bit of money on that one. And then also have the Charizard and Braxton from Cosmic Eclipse. I think this is a promo. It's a really awesome artwork, though. You're not going to be able to see because of the glare, but yeah, the Charizard is like really nice. It's a Mitsuhiro Reader artwork. Great card. Would have loved it to be a 10. I think the 10s kind of sell for 120, but trying to sell this, I think I've got it for like 60. Yeah, no go. No one's biting. So it is more difficult to sell 9s in the current climate. So if you are considering grading cards yourself, I hope I haven't rambled on too much, but if you are considering it, just know that it's not as easy as people make it out to be. If you have any questions about grading or anything like that, anything I can help with, any more statistics I can help with, let me know in the comments, or send me a DM on Instagram. It's Brodieplays Pokemon, and I'll do what I can to help you out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll talk soon. Bye.